Good evening. Tonight you will be watching a video on nonfiction reading, text structures, and text features. Good readers use the text structures and text features to navigate nonfiction to gain a deeper knowledge of the information presented. Text structure is the way the text is built. Think about a builder. Builder uses different structures to build and construct different things. A skyscraper and a home are going to use two different structures, but both structures are safe and serve a purpose. Writers use different structures to build their ideas. Text features, on the other hand, go hand in hand with comprehension. Without them, comprehension could be greatly compromised. For example, if the author wants a reader to understand where a country is located in the world, then providing a map helps the reader visualize and understand the importance of the country's location. If the anatomy of an animal is important to understanding a text, a detailed photograph with labels gives the reader the support he or she needs to comprehend the text. Text features also help readers determine what is important to the text and to them. Without a table of contents or an index, readers can spend wasted time flipping through books to find the information they need. Special print helps draw the attention of the reader to important or key words and phrases. Understanding and using text structures and text features allow you as the reader to navigate nonfiction effectively. The structures and features are the building blocks for being able to read nonfiction. Compare and contrast is one type of text structure. This type of text structure allows you as the reader to examine the similarities and differences of more than one topic. Authors often use signal words to help you as the reader identify which structure is being used. As a reader, it is helpful to use these to understand what information the author wants you to know. The signal words from compare and contrast are listed. Let's practice. Pause the video and see if you can identify the signal words in this passage. Hopefully, you identified the words both, but, on the other hand. Authors may also use graphic organizers to help organize the information. In addition, you as a reader can use graphic organizers to take the information you read to help process the information. You may choose a Venn diagram, but that only allows you to compare two things. On the right is a matrix. Matrices allow you to compare several things with several different characteristics. Both graphic organizers are very effective in processing the information. The next text structure is the cause and effect text structure. Cause and effect analyst explains why something happened or is happening, and it predicts what probably will happen. Authors use cause and effect to explain how one event leads to another. Think about dominoes. If one falls, they all fall. On this slide are the signal words that help you as a reader identify which texts are in the cause and effect structure. Sometimes many different causes can be responsible for one effect. In addition, many different effects can also produce one cause. Take a moment to jot down some of these signal words. Now it's your turn to practice again. Please pause the video and see if you can identify the signal words within this passage. In a problem and solution text structure, an author will explain the problem and describe possible solutions. There can be one problem with multiple solutions. Please be aware of that. As a reader, you can use many different graphic organizers to once again organize your knowledge that you gained from the text. Compare and contrast, cause and effect, and problem and solution are the most common type of text structures that you will find in nonfiction. It is important to note that sometimes an author may use all three or more than one of the structures within one article. Next, we're going to discuss the text features. Look at this picture. How does this sign help you read the road? Drivers use features of the road to navigate. Readers must also use the features to navigate through books, articles, and many other text structures. It is important, as it is when you turn 16, to know what the signs mean. It will help you navigate freely. The first text feature is print features. A print feature signals the reader to important words or phrases. An author may change the font, color the print, bold the print, or even italicize. When an author bolds, changes fonts, uses color, or italicize, they are signaling important things to know. Next, authors will use illustrations. Illustration allows us to visualize the information and help bring to life the facts. They may use color photos, color drawings, black and white photos, label drawings, enlarged photos, or even paintings. Next, an author may use heading and subheadings. Heading allow the reader to gain a sense of the overall main idea. Subheadings break the main idea into the supporting details. Within each heading and subheadings, there is a main idea and a supporting detail. As a reader, you should constantly be asking yourself, how do these all fit together? Both help the reader find information and help the reader know what they are or will be reading. Next, we have the table of contents. The table of contents allows the reader to find what they are looking for without having to read the whole book. If you know that you are just looking for sound waves, you would know to look in Chapter 2. Next, we have insets and sidebars. These provide additional information. It is very important to read the additional information for deeper comprehension. Next, we have bullets, asterisks, and stars. That helps us list important information that can be found quickly by just scanning over the text. If an author is bulleting, asterixing, or starring the information, it is important to read them. Next, an author may use timelines, information that expands upon the text and is placed in chronological order. Timelines are very important in cause and effect to show how things have fallen into place. Next, we have charts and graphs. Charts and graphs organize information that is very visual for us as readers. Then we have glossaries. The glossary helps define important words that are important for understanding the main idea. When a word is bolded in a text, you can find the definition within the glossary. Next, we have captions and labels. Captions and labels accompany a picture that is designed to explain the picture and possibly offer new insight and knowledge. Next, we have the index. The index is found in the back of the book, and it's an alphabetical list of important subjects that within the text. And last but not least, we have diagrams and cutaways. Diagrams and cutaways are an illustration of an object that is important in knowing. At the bottom of your note sheet, I want you to write a 3-sentence summary of your takeaways from the video. These will be used in tomorrow's lesson. Have a great evening.